It's gonna be a
oh god, here we go. This guy's a clown, bro. Of course this is in freaking Florida. Is that a gun?
Just bump in, bruh.
Welcome back, guys. Today we have some interesting videos to show you that I found over this week. We have a Florida man acting like a complete fool at an airport and ends up getting arrested, which is surprising to absolutely no one. We also have a bunch of people who almost die because they are just not paying attention to the road, which is also surprising to absolutely no one. And the last story is a little darker. It might make you sad, might make you mad, and most definitely might ruin your day. But before we get into all that, make sure you hit that like button, click that subscribe button, and turn on notification bell so that you are up to date with all our future videos. And without further ado, let's go.
What's up, bro?
What's happening, man?
What's up? You
going
here
on?
for this?
What's going on?
We got on the plane with no explanation. Asked let's get off.
I'll talk to him, see what's going on, all right?
See what's going on. And I bring him the out here because I'm going to smack the shit out.
Let's have a seat for me.
No, I'm not having no seat. That's racist shit. I'm not having no
Let's
seat.
have a seat for me.
I'm not having a seat. You can go talk to him. I'll stand right. I'm not having a seat.
So the police arrive at the airport, and as soon as he hears, "What's up, bro?" I mean, he already knows that this is gonna be a long ass day. So just to give you some context, right? This lunatic with the wife beater on is currently at the airport with his wife and 2 kids. Apparently they just came from Disneyland Orlando and they're on a flight home. And how do I know they're coming back from Disneyland? Well, he's gonna make sure you know.
Disney tickets, bro. I'm moving, man. It's Disney tickets in my fucking pants. I just took my kids to Disney.
Anyways, this guy and his wife are asked to get off of the plane. I wonder why. They're both intoxicated and he's clearly belligerent. While he's being escorted off the plane, he starts throwing a tantrum. He's spitting on one of the employees. He's running around the airport and he's saying he will fight every single employee there. And that's why the police were called.
Tell him to come outside. Whoever asked us to get on the plane, I want to know the reason.
Yep, I'll talk to him, man. Just have a seat over there for me.
Now, I'm not having no seat.
All right, man. Well,
Nah, I'm not having no seat.
Right.
It is what it is. I don't give a f on none of that shit. It is what it is. You look like you do your push-up and shit. I fight good as shit, bro.
There are 2 telltale signs that indicates that someone who says that they're looking to fight, that they actually don't know how to fight. Number 1 is literally telling you that they could fight.
I'm not worried about fighting, man.
Hey, that's cool.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
This some racist shit, so it's gonna be a fight if this don't go my way. It's gonna be a real fight, so I hope y'all fight good as shit or shoot.
And number 2 is pulling up their pants. You are clearly not ready for a fight, sir. If your pants is gonna slide down to show your crack every 2 seconds, man, just tap out, bro. You're not winning anything. You're winning a free ticket straight to jail.
The nigga keep picking out the
My man.
get him, bro.
Hey.
Ask somebody ask me to get over the plane.
I'm gonna need you back.
I need that racist. We're not doing that racist today.
Damn. It must be cold as hell in the airport, bro. Them Twin Peaks, they peeking.
You not with that racist. You with me, bro? Get the f off me. Alright, cool. Y'all not putting your hands up, bro. If y'all want to talk, y'all talk. I'm not laying. For what? For what? For what?
What disgusting behavior, man. He's literally a child stuck in an adult's body. This is an example he's showing to his kids, by the way. He's gonna blame this all on everyone else except for himself. Also, just to kind of let you know, while all this extracurricular activity is happening, the wife is just kind of there. She's like an extra in a movie where she just has like 3 different lines. I guess she's trying to help, but clearly it's just not very effective.
Doing too much. I tried to be cool. I tried to be cool.
Kids, bro. For this white lady, bro. Get off. Bro, you doing what this white lady say, bro?
No, stop.
My bitch.
Look, I'm trying to be nice. Back up.
Let her get my shoes. You the one that had this tackle me and because if I flip y'all off me, it's gonna be a problem.
Mo, stop.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
Mo.
and you fighting me. We are f***ing.
Pause.
Leave your hand there, Sarge. Leave your hand here.
I got water. I'll tighten the f***ing handcuff. I'll tighten the f***ing handcuff.
So the police basically have to escort and walk him away from the scene and kind of get him to an isolated area. Police basically had to talk to the wife to kind of identify who this crazy guy is, but you know, she's not a snitch. But that makes the whole process just kind of worse and even longer, because so now the police actually have to take the time to figure out themselves and identify who this freaking crazy lunatic is. After the cops isolated him, the lunatic says some pretty funny things.
You can go be a security guard for $60,000 in DC, bro. Instead of sucking in Florida for $45,000.
Did you get patted down already?
No, I ain't do nothing. Nah.
Turn around. Go.
Nah.
Put your foot down. Put your foot down.
He put my foot up.
No, I touched it. You picked it up.
You picked it up. I picked it up for you.
Don't do that.
You honestly can't make any of this shit up, man.
Tell me what the f I did wrong. Tell
I'm
me.
doing it right now, man.
What did I do, bro? I didn't say nothing to nobody. I didn't touch.
Airlines call? Didn't the airlines call? Yeah, the airlines called. Okay.
And said what?
The airline.
And said what?
That you being disruptive.
It's always in Florida for some reason, you know? Every time there's a nut case, it's gonna be in Florida. If you type in Google, Florida man blank, there's 100% an article out there about a Florida man involved with whatever you just typed in. Florida man rats. Florida man told officer he was shooting at rats with his rifle. All this after an 8-hour standoff with police. Florida man, mac and cheese. Florida man has eaten only mac and cheese for the past 17 years. You really can't make this stuff up, man. Being banned from Spirit Airlines has to be the rock bottom in life. Amen. I agree, man. Now he's going to jail too. This kid saw all of this behavior. Gonna be a fight if things don't go my way. Spoken like a true child and then streams about racism. Freaking ridiculous, man. That dude was by far the most racist person involved in that situation. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't really need to say more. I think Florida is just kind of like their own ecosystem. Just wild things just happen. Before we get into the last story of today, here's some of the funnier videos I saw this week. I just wanted to kind of lighten the mood before we kind of dive into some of the darker stuff. People these days have zero spatial awareness. Everybody's just glued to their phones, probably just like you right now. But if you are doing that, hopefully you're not doing it while walking around in the public. But the people in these clips weren't even on their phones, yet somehow still find themselves almost running into a death trap. The first video shows a cyclist who basically has all the time in the world to see where he's going, and he still ends up crashing into a parked vehicle. I forgot to tell you something. It's not just any vehicle. It was a cop's motorcycle. If you watch really closely, the cop is literally watching the cyclist as he hits his motorcycle. I mean, I didn't know you really had to close your eyes for better aerodynamics. I mean, I guess he did get a lot of airtime. And it does suck though, cause that shit looked like it really hurt. He couldn't hit the brakes, but he definitely ended up breaking his tailbone. I mean, hopefully he learns from his mistake and gets on the right track. I mean, you would hate to leave any, what you would say, psychological damage.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Okay, that's enough puns. But the second video shows a group of people running across the street while it's pouring. And one of the people in this herd almost gets hit. I mean, really not much to say here. A lot of people in the comments were just arguing over who has a right of way, either the car or this herd of people. At the end of the video, the car literally drives past a cop and he literally doesn't do anything. Way to go, boys. That's where our tax dollars are going. Walking sign was lit for the people. Car was at 100% fault. Doesn't even matter. If there's 20 people crossing, you don't go. I mean, I didn't want to rain on your parade. But if you really see a full horde of people crossing the street, maybe slow the fuck down. She had a chance to have all her tuition paid off and she squandered it. What payout? They're driving a Nissan. They're probably struggling just as much as you. Respectfully, of course. I don't want there to be any Nissan the standing. And that's it for the intermission. Just sit tight, buckle up, because the next story is a lot more dark. And it's gonna be a bumpy road. Sometimes you can be doing everything right. You could be paying attention to the road, but you still can't control it when you're dealing with some of these scums of the earth. I'm gonna say it right now, I think they are a complete waste of oxygen. I know that sounds kind of harsh, but once you learn more about the story, you probably will agree with me. Be warned though, this will probably definitely ruin your day. So this video was actually taken in May of 2024. Some teens were filming themselves driving very late at night when they find a biker on the side of the road. They didn't know it then, but the video they were taking would eventually become a key piece of evidence in an incident that would shock the entire community.
Are you guys recording it?
Yeah.
Is that a gun?
You ready to start popping? Hurry up, start.
They gonna hit him hella fast.
What?
Just bump him, bruh.
Like, just like bump him?
Yeah, just bump him. Go
Like-
15, 20.
15. Dude, he said go 15, 20 that's crazy. Who's raising these kids? They're only 13 and 15. On May 29th, 2024, 63-year-old Scott Dwight Habermehl got up to head to work. He woke up at 4:30 a.m. every single morning because he liked to bike to work. This was a routine that was not only healthy for Scott, but it was also really great for the environment. Scott was actually a physicist at the Sandia National Laboratories, which was at least 7 miles away from where he lived. So if he left the house right now, it would give him an ample amount of time to get to work. Just 10 minutes into his ride, he approaches the intersection of Moon Street and Aspen Avenue, and that's when he hears a car kind of coming up behind him. But Scott wasn't that worried. He was in the bike lane and he also had a taillight that would, warn any drivers that would be driving up behind him. So Scott felt at ease and continued to bike. However, the next moment, everything just went dark. As you saw in the video, Scott was deliberately hit by the vehicle, and Scott Habermehl would sadly succumb to his injuries after the collision. Now, did the police find the culprits? No. There were no surveillance cameras on any of the houses on that street. There were no witnesses at the time. It was 4:40 a.m. in the morning. And sadly, this case seemed like just another hit and run that would be forgotten over time. But then, the police actually ended up finding a lead. Now, this lead actually came a year later. A year late, but a lead nonetheless. In the video I showed you in the beginning, the car passengers were clearly young.
Are you guys recording it?
Are you recording this? This video they recorded has been circulating at the internet. These kids are absolute geniuses, right? Like,
why don't we film our crime? And I have another better idea. Let's freaking post it.
huh? I mean, this crime did happen in New Mexico. Worst education. New Mexico. So other students saw this video like on their feed and they immediately reported to their parents and also the middle school staff member. Now with POV evidence of the crime, the police were quickly able to apprehend the 3 suspects. These suspects were surprisingly very young. The 3 gremlins were only 11, 12, and 15 at the time of the crime. And would you know it, despite their age, they had a very long rap sheet. I mean, if you couldn't tell by that 11-year-old piece of shit just waving his gun around in the passenger seat. 12-year-old was actually the one driving the stolen car. Did I even say that yet? The car wasn't even theirs. It's not even their parents'. It was a stolen car. Not that the owner of the car really matters. It's not gonna really change anything, but it really just tells you that these three are actually a waste of oxygen. Now, the 15-year-old, he was actually sitting in the back seat, but he was the one that instructed the 12-year-old to bump him. Just go like 15 to 20. This is just absolutely like crazy to me to think about that a 15-year-old would think like this. Like when I was 15, I was trying to find quarters on the floor, trying to get a free froyo. I don't know, maybe this generation is just different, man. Apparently there was a fourth teen in the car, but I wasn't able to really find a lot of information about him. So we'll probably just focus on the three that we do know about. You're probably gonna be upset on the charges they get. The case is still pending, but you just hear this out. The 15-year-old is now 16. He is going to be charged as an adult, which is good because he should. Charges are still pending for him, but you know, I got my fingers crossed. You know, I'm hoping, I'm praying for a long sentence, man. I want a run-on sentence on this one. The 12-year-old who was a driver, he's now 13 and was given a maximum sentence as a juvenile, and he will be held in juvenile custody until the age of 21, which is like 8 years. Boo! Okay, this is probably the worst one. Okay, so the 11-year-old, the one that's jaw moranting in the front, he was too young to be detained in juvenile custody, and he was put under Children, Youth, and Families Department for evaluation. I mean, I saw the video, man. I already evaluated that he's no good for society. Pack him up, bro. CYFD is kind of a New Mexico thing, but it is basically like a rehabilitation center for youths. You just kind of have extra supervision. It's basically like a longer detention for him. So also, boom! I mean, I know these teens are young, but I honestly don't think they could be saved, man. To do something so horrific at that young of an age, and also they have a huge rap sheet, right? They were breaking laws already. They were stealing cars. They were breaking and entering. Like, these kids just, I don't think they would learn, man. I mean, it's so unfortunate for Scott Habermehl. Such senseless actions just took away an innocent life. The community actually came together and they ultimately helped him build a ghost bike at the scene of the incident as a memory and a tribute for him. The case is obviously still going, but the evidence is against them. They literally filmed their own crime. So there's really not much they could say to get out of it, and they posted it. And that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I told you it might ruin your day. But if you like more interesting videos that I find every single week, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you turn on that notification bell so that you are always up to date with future videos. Stay safe and pay attention to the road, man. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. This is speed and awareness. Oh my gosh! Oh, slow down. Bro, you better get out of the way, bro. Oh! I guess you could call this reckless driving. What in the Final Destination is going on over here? Oh! Bro, they just keep coming, bro. What the? Bro, that's enough internet for me today, man.